today?
You are seeing that? Jackie.
Yeah, just trying to sweat a few pounds off. So, where are we? Right, as you can see, we're down on the canal again, which isn't a bad thing considering the light restrictions that will be imposed on us in a few weeks on our evening sessions. And what we're about today is we're combining one of our longest Manchester Marathon training runs with one of our regular Tividale Trotters Walk and Run Club Sunday morning sessions, thus enabling some of the group who don't normally come with us on these extended distances to take part. Normally we try and do one straight route out and back for the long distance training, or one large loop, but again, so we can have a few more in the group today. Not that everybody's going to do the 20. We've done the distance for today over 3 separate loops, joining on obviously. So this first section is we're doing an 8 mile, of which everybody bar a couple of the ladies struggling a little bit with injury at the moment. Everybody should be on for this 8, which we're about. I'm coming up to 6 mile. I've done a little bit more because of to and fro as usual, but we're coming up to probably about 5.5. So with 2 and a bit to go, then we're going to do a smaller loop of a 10k, followed again with the last one by another small loop of 10k, and here they come now. Quite chirpy, quite bright still, quite talkative, but anybody knows the sort of the regime of long distances. The more you do, the tireder you become. The less talkative you end up being. How you doing, guys? And that's when I sort of take over, and some of the ones who are sort of, shall we say, able to talk and run, sort of come into our forte and keep everybody else going with a bit of chat. And this is the sort of setup I mean, where we're combining two sort of sessions into one. Caroline is currently training for the Manchester Marathon along with myself, Anna, Mrs G and Karen Westwood. Tim aspires to actually run a marathon, and specifically the Manchester one, when it's now scheduled for April. But with the distances that we're doing today, both are on the training run for today.
Yo!
Honestly, the abuse I get from these trotters. Bit of a pit stop. We're joined by Mrs G now. She's hooked onto us for the second of the loops. It'll be slightly more than 10k, but they don't know that yet. So we're let me sort my watch out. We're over halfway through the second loop, if that makes sense. Just had a bit of a regrouping. We're getting a bit thinly spread out now. We need to keep them together because I don't know the exact route that we're taking. But it's pretty familiar now we're on this section. But yeah, we're not doing straight down. We're not doing too bad. We've got about a couple, I would say 2 mile, maybe just a little bit more than 2 miles to get this loop done, and then it's the final push, which will be, I don't know, probably about 5.5 miles to get done, and that'll be our 20. But the ones who've joined us for the first two, like Stu and Tim and Martin, they're doing really well. It's just the ridiculous heat and temperature that have come down again. What started off was quite a dismal, sort of cool day, and now it's glorious sunshine. There we go. So yeah, we're departing on the end of the second loop now. So Martin, Tim and Stu are going to head back, and we're going to try and finish off this 20 miler. Probably about another 5 miles to go, and we'll be done. Just having a little bit of a pit stop, and then we'll get cracking. But no, it's been a good little run.